How are you guys? Welcome to this stream. And if you're new here, hi, I'm FEARSONA. You can call me Sona, and I'm your friendly neighborhood true crime VTuber here to give you full body chills. And today's episode is definitely gonna give you full body chills, some nostalgia chills, because we are talking about one of the biggest creepypastas on the internet from back in the early 2000s. Well, I mean, I guess late 2000s, because it kind of appeared between 2007 2008. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. But before we get to that part, I wanted to share some news. It's crazy. I just saw this on Twitter and I was just like, what the fuck just happened? Do you guys know the Japanese celebrity called Nana? Like, I think she's a singer, I believe singer, or I forget if she was an actress too. But do you guys know Nana? Like, she was huge, or she still is huge in Japan. And recently there was this news that someone broke into her house. And dude, she could not get any more badass than this. So basically, what happened was a robber broke into Nana's home around 6 a.m. KST today and threatened her. I guess Korean. Oh my God, I mixed it up. With like Japanese. Another celebrity. Never mind. But Nana is a Korean celebrity, and today, the robber broke into her house and threatened her and her mother, demanding money. Nana and her mother, who was at the residence, engaged in a physical struggle with the intruder, subdued him, and immediately reported the incident to the police. Police officers dispatched after receiving the report and apprehended the intruder at the scene. It's crazy. They just kicked his ass. That's it. Wait, I'm pretty sure Nana was a K-pop celebrity. Yeah, she is. So this is she's a actress and model. Sorry, I thought she was a singer for some reason, but I've seen her around for sure. Wait, okay, so this is Nana, I suppose. Yeah. And someone broke into her house. Crazy. It's pretty insane, but that's this is Nana. Maybe you've seen her, maybe you haven't. I think she was more popular like a while ago. She's not a rookie. Like, she's not a recent celebrity. She's been around for quite a while, but this is pretty insane. It's pretty insane. And you know what? I mean, I'm sure that it was scary, but props to Nana and her mom for beating up the burglar and the robber, and just kind of, pinning him down and making sure that police got him. So that's pretty badass. Yeah. Why did I split it up like that? Who knows? Oh, by the way, we are still growing. I don't know if you guys can see me. There's like my hand is here, but we're still growing our emu army, the army of emus. Wait, maybe you can see this from here. Yay! Hey, I'm here. Hi, I'm sitting at the table. The emus are just on the floor, but yeah. Wait. Let's go. Wait, that one is still backwards. Wait. What's still backwards? Well, anyway. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Member for 37 months gone puppy just melted me into the couch. This is great. That's exactly what I needed today. But let's go. Gone puppy, thank you so much. Wait, let me just make sure that I have it written down, that I have to add a plushie later on. Okay, you guys, he is backwards. Yeah, he is upside down. Yeah, and backwards. There was like another one that was upside down. Wait, there's definitely one that's upside down. There should be. Damn, which one was upside down? Oh, what happened? Oh shit. Taxman, still talking to dolls by yourself, Sona? No, I'm not. This time I'm not talking to dolls. I'm talking to emus. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's completely normal. This is totally normal. It's not my delusion. They are here. You can literally see them. You can literally see that the sushi and the rest of the emus are here. So they are here. She's talking to stuffed emus. No, they're real. They're real. They're always real. Okay. Guys, also Joshua, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, my handstand emu. Oh yeah, like it's here somewhere. Oh my god, Jesus, it's here somewhere. I think it just melted into. I think it just slightly melted into the sofa. It might have melted into the sofa. Where is it? It was here. It was just here. Hold up. I'm looking for. There was definitely one that was like upside down. I think it's like on one side and I just lost it somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I might have lost it. Like there's like one, I think it's like probably melted into the sofa on the right. Oh well, it's okay. All right, so today we're talking about the very well known and like infamous, I mean it is infamous, creepypasta titled the Smile Dog or Smile.jpg when I unmelt myself from the couch. Dino Alex, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. Can we have one giant emu in the back? Okay, sure. One giant emu. One. I'll just write it down. One ginormous emu. It's not just gonna be emu. It's gonna be emu. It's not that simple. It's not just gonna be another emu. It will be just emu. Okay, you guys, let's jump right into the case. I'm gonna add all the emus at the end, you know, like I'm writing it down now. Whenever you guys send in a membership, gifted membership, or a super chat, obviously I'm just gonna add another emu and we're just gonna go on and on until the end of the month when it resets, right? Like we're checking at the end of the month, like how many emus are there, and then it resets and we start over from scratch on with something else, right? Like last time it was just different animals. This time it's like specifically emu, but every month we change it and we add something new. Okay, so let's get right into it. If you've been on the internet long enough, you already know this place has corners you're not meant to wander into. Not because they're illegal, not because they're hidden, but because they feel wrong. Like something is waiting behind the screen, smiling back at you. And in the late 2000s, one particular smile, this one picture, started showing up where it didn't belong. So it was just a single JPEG file at first, and it was very grainy. It looked very low quality, the kind of picture that you would scroll past without thinking twice. But you couldn't really scroll past this picture because the story the way it looked and the story attached to it was pretty captivating yet extremely disturbing. A story that didn't read like fiction, a story that spread through forums, personal blogs, and long abandoned message boards like a creepy virus. So people said that the image had appeared on an obscure bulletin board system. One of the places was obviously 4chan. And then others claimed that they got the picture, this image, right? Like they got it in their email inbox out of nowhere with a subject line that simply read, "Smile." That's it. And most versions of this story described basically a dog. So usually it's a Siberian Husky or something that at least like used to be a husky. And he's supposed to be sitting in a dark room. The face is kind of a dog face, but when you look closely, it's stretched into a human-like grin with like human teeth. And the smile is like way too wide for something normal, for something alive. But the truly disturbing part about this dog, like about this picture, wasn't really the dog. Because if you look closely, there's something else about this photo. So in the background, right, like in the background of this photo, there's a human hand. If you look at the bottom left corner, you can see a human hand, like right here. Some people have to like turn up the contrast or brightness to see it, but there's a human hand. And the suggestion was that someone or, you know, something was either standing or maybe like crawling in the background, like just beyond the frame. Some people said this hand is trying to, you know, it's a bloody hand and it's trying to kind of signal at the foot, like the whoever is taking the picture, or like signal from behind the screen that they are there and they need help. And obviously other theories were that this is another horrifying creature like hiding in the background, just luring you in with the smiling dog so that it can, you know, just harm you or do something sinister to you. Okay, and the more the image popped up, the darker this story grew. So the internet lore claimed that anyone who saw the original Smile.jpg photo suffered vivid nightmares, that the dog spoke to them, asking, or rather like ordering them to spread the word. And some accounts even said that the victims changed afterward. Like the victims, whoever saw this picture, became extremely paranoid, obsessed, unwell. They couldn't go on with their lives. Like they isolated themselves from everyone and they thought they were gonna die any day. And especially because they refused to spread the photo, or like they never sent it to anyone, and they were just like, yeah, like they would talk about it on some bulletin boards, but then they would be like, yeah, I'm not gonna post this. But just so you guys know, if you receive this email, if you receive this message, do not open the image. Spread the word of the happy pupper. Don't spread the word. I mean, I'm kind of spreading the word, so I'm counterintuitive here. I guess it's counterintuitive because like I'm just telling you, do not spread the word. It's a curse. But at the same time, I'm talking about it and I'm explaining it, and I'm gonna gonna dig up the origin and all the versions of the photo. So is that a mistake? Perhaps. Maybe. Are we gonna die after this? But Sona, it's a doge. It's a doggy. No. This is not a pupper. This is not a pupper. Oh, who got into you? Yeah. I know I wouldn't. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I mean, I wouldn't open it. I wouldn't open it. Now that I know, but I don't know. Like people, just curiosity got the best of them, right? Like I think that's mostly what it was at the time. Yeah, another curse Sona gave us. Hey, added to the list of curses that I've given you so far. Okay, so yeah, like as I said, like most of the internet lore claimed that they saw the original, like Smile.jpg. And they felt unwell afterwards, but no one really had proof. Like no one really had the original file, but somehow everyone knew. Someone who knew someone who had seen it, or someone, right? Like there was always this person who said like, oh yeah, I saw this somewhere, or yeah, I saw someone messaging or commenting that they saw the original picture. So this is where the real legend begins. So let's take a look at how this file spread, who claimed to have seen it, and why people still insist that the real image is out there. So most users and researchers agreed that the earliest known mention of the image appeared sometime in the early 2000s, maybe 2005 to 2008. And though not the polished creepypasta version people know today. Back then, the story wasn't really neatly written. It was kind of like bits and pieces in different posts. And the post showed up on a now defunct forum, sometimes referred to as Suburban's Ghost. Like, this is one version. And then the other version says that it appeared the first time. Sorry. Oh my God, I can't speak. Great. This is my voice, my throat is failing me today. Every day. Yeah, so the first version was like Suburban's Ghost. And then the second version says that it actually appeared on 4chan's eggs board. So it's kind of like paranormal boards, or whatever you might call it, right? Okay, so really depends on who you ask, and nobody has a surviving screenshot of the post. No one has, any screen captures of this post, or there's no archived version. I was trying to find it, honestly, like any screenshot from any, 4chan board or any post, like anything really, and there's no post. It's usually just the picture. Okay, so according to this blog that's titled Ether Paranormal or Ether Paranormal Team, the very first image of Smile.jpg that was specifically tied to the creepypasta was this. Like they really described the whole thing, but the first image supposedly was this one. Like it kind of looked like that. So it was a Polaroid style photograph showing the creepy dog, showing the smile dog, with human teeth, the bloody hand in the background. And there were also bloody prints or fingerprints on the edge of the photo, right? That was supposedly, this is the original, well, not the picture, but this is what kind of like how it looked like, what it looked like initially. Okay, so going back to the forum, the original thread was supposedly started by a user claiming that they had received a strange file titled Smile.jpg through a chain email. And at the time, chain emails were everywhere. They were usually like harmless stuff like forward this or lose your luck, forward this or I don't know, something bad, or if you don't forward this, something bad is gonna happen in your life, or something, that kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean, right? You've probably gotten a similar message. You've probably gotten messages like that on Facebook. Like usually it was like Facebook private messages later on, but in the early days it was the email, right? Like email from like an unknown address, and it would be like, oh, this is your lucky day. This email, like, forwarded to 10 people and you're gonna I don't know, you're gonna have eternal luck, or you're gonna win $1 million. If you don't forward this email, you're gonna die. No, like seriously, some of them literally said, you're gonna die if you don't forward this email to 5 to 10 people. Chain emails. It was forward this, or a Nigerian prince will cry himself to sleep. Oh no. Cry me a river. But yeah, essentially that was right. Like that was the gist of it. Okay, so this particular email was different. No inspirational text, no jokes, no threats, just a JPEG image. And sometimes, I did find like one of the versions of the email, someone claimed that they got this. Hello, what bright times ahead. A new age. See my attached smile to see what awaits the future. Spread the word. Yeah, so that's one of the versions of this image or this email. And the user said that they deleted the file immediately. Like they opened the file, they saw, smile.jpg, or they saw the smile dog, and they tried deleting the file immediately, but not before it, quote, like felt like the image was staring through me, not at me. And within hours, replies started rolling in. Other users claimed that they had gotten the same file. Some said their copy was named smile.jpg or smile_dog.jpg. One insisted that it came from an anonymous sender using a spoofed email address that didn't really exist when they tried to reply. And someone said that the image wouldn't stay deleted. Like they couldn't delete the image. Like every time they tried to remove the file from their computer, it just reappeared in a different folder. Yeah, they were just like, I'm pretty sure I saved it in this folder, or like downloads or something. I tried removing it. It just appeared in a completely different folder. Like I never placed it there, and it just reappeared in a completely different place. Takes me back to like 2012. Yeah, it was like between 2007 and like 2010s, I guess. Alberto, hello, hi. And yeah, Shai, hello, hi. Thank you so much for tuning in. So that was pretty scary, right? Like people were trying to get rid of the image and they couldn't. They couldn't get rid of the file. Then, as suddenly as it surfaced, the entire thread vanished. The entire thread on, the original thread on 4chan or some other bulletin board, supposedly, it just disappeared. So years later, when creepypasta writers began like archiving the story or writing Wikipedia pages and blogs about this story, many pointed to this mysterious forum post as the earliest sighting. Others believed that the real origin might trace even further back to the days of the earliest and oldest BBS servers. And this is like a BBS server. I thought it said BBL server, and I was just like, wait a minute, we had BBLs? I mean, how does that connect to the Smile Dog? But okay, let me dig it up. No, it was BBS server, which stands for Bulletin Board System Servers. But I got scared for a moment there, and I was just like, why is my mind like this? Why is my brain like this? Why does it do it to me? That's insane. Old internet. Exactly. So those servers were pretty much unmoderated. They were unmoderated image dumps where common and malicious code could be hidden inside an innocent looking JPEG. Like that was pretty common. And also, my throat is going crazy. I'm losing my voice. Why? Excuse me. BBS, big Brazilian sandwiches. Oh, I'm sure it refers to big Brazilians or Brazilian big sandwich, not anything related to a body part. Jesus Christ, Santa Maria. But thank you, Bacon. What about BBLs? You're getting one? No, never. Have you guys seen the videos? Okay, let me pause, put a stop here to the creepy music. Have you guys seen videos of people getting BBLs, like those crazy videos on a flight from like the Latin America or something, or just flights or from Mexico where people usually get BBLs, or it's Brazilian butt lift, but I think a lot of people go to Mexico to get one. And also, Bianca, thank you so much. Your model looks beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you like it. But have you guys seen those videos of like people, the BBL flights? There's like a bunch of people you can recognize immediately because a bunch of people either are like in wheelchairs, or they can't really sit down, or they have like those donuts, like the hemorrhoid donuts, right? Oh my God. Also, Joshua, thank you so much. It will be funny. It goes all the way back to caveman drawings of the Smile Dog. I mean, it could, but I'm going to explain. Because I think I found the original. I think I found some of it, at least like parts and pieces of it. So we will explain in just a minute. Okay. So besides the BBL talk, we're done with the BBL talk. Let's get back to the story. Let's get back to the case, because there's too much talk about butts. Okay, so the strange, you know, like obviously those bulletin boards were unmoderated. You could dump anything pretty much there, and not all the things were good. Also, Hog Blackthorn, thank you so much, member, for 14 months. 14 months member. Why? I want this to be okay. Good. Trekking go brr, brr. Also, hi Zona, hi, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so here's the strange part. Even after 2 decades, no one has ever really produced the original file, the original picture. There were only recreations, like there were several reposts of reposts, copies of copies, which raises a question that has kept the legend alive far longer than anyone expected. If the earliest appearance of Smile.jpg is lost, like who or what keeps making sure that it never stays gone? So within a year from the first sightings of, you know, Smile.jpg story, the alleged reports evolved. Some people said that the subject line now read, "Please read this," and others got, "Have you seen this?" And one early creepypasta activist claimed that theirs said just simply, "Smile." That's it. That's all it said, with a smiley face that felt more like a thread than an emoji. Also, Dorothy, thank you so much for the supa. Came in to talk about hemorrhoid donuts. I own one. Hey, who doesn't? Which one of it? Hey, if you're old enough, you're gonna own a sitting donut, a butt donut. Okay, so then came the versions with text, you know, like with more text. These were the ones that pushed the legend from, you know, just this kind of like a one-liner to more elaborate internet folklore. The message was like always kind of short, but still disturbing. Like it was longer than just one word. Some people said that they received something like this, like "share this image" or "suffer the consequences," or, and that's a very famous one, "the dog has chosen you." That's it. And the real twist came later. The images started multiplying. So by the time creepypasta culture exploded around 2008 and 2010, Smile.jpg wasn't one picture anymore, like, right? Like it has become like a whole family of cursed smiles. Like now, if you look up Smile Dog or Smile.jpg, you can probably find a lot of versions. And let's talk about like the two most famous, I would say like the most infamous versions that appear in every video, every thread. Usually those are the versions that people refer to. So the first one is the one that I've been showing you a lot. So the husky in the dark room, the grainy picture. This is the most widely circulated version, the one people think of when they hear Smile Dog, you know, like the husky creature with human teeth, dark room, and then the bloody hand in the corner. Then there's the red tinted version. So this is the second one, the sharpened image, and it's kind of like more creepy because the dog looks like pretty much even less like a dog. It's not just the smile, it's like smile, the lack of nose, I guess, and like a lack of ears, I suppose, and that's even more creepy, and the red tint overall. Also, Joshua, I have been chosen. Yeah, wait. Yeah, right. Okay. Also, the commander, and there's a bloody hand in the background when he smiles at the camera. Yeah, there's definitely a bloody hand in both images. In the red tinted one, there's still a hand, but in some versions there's also a dark figure. Like there's a dark figure here, you can kind of see it, right? Like the outline. So there's a shadow, and then there's still a hand, and then there's obviously the dog. So yeah, like a lot of people started enhancing the original, like more disturbing edits emerged, and some images included this tall humanoid shape kind of lurking in the background, sometimes a silhouette, sometimes a distorted figure with glowing eyes. Like this one doesn't have a figure with glowing eyes, it's just a shadow figure right here, right? There's a person in the back. Yeah, if you look closely, like this is head, right? There's a head and you can see the shoulder. You can see the shoulder here. And then there's another creature or person right here. Like it's, well, there's a hand at least. He vaguely resembles Markiplier. Oh, that's smiledog. Actually, wait. Actually, I can kind of see it. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why did you guys do this to me? No. Greg, how could you? How could you? Now I see it. Now I kind of see the Markiplier in, oh shit. Damn it. Thanks, Greg. Thank you. Now I can see it. Now I can't unsee it. Damn it. Now I'm gonna be like, Markiplier, I'm gonna tag him and I'll be like, hey, one of my viewers said this reminds us of you, and this kind of looks like you. I mean, if you look at it, then you kind of like squint your eyes, I can see it. No. No. Okay. So let's get back to the story. So soon, no one could really agree like which image was the real smile.jpg. Like, I think the consensus is that neither of those is real, right? Like the grainy one is like supposedly the earliest one, but no one really has the original. Like they said like, oh, it is a recreation, and no one really has the original. Some people claim that the grainy one, right, so this one is the original, like that's the original for sure. But yeah, then people started looking for answers, like, okay, well, can we find the origin of this picture? Can we prove that it's not really like it was just kind of put together from several images? So the original creepypasta insisted that every publicly circulating image was a fake, a copy, or like just kind of a collage of different images. And I did start digging to see if like no one knows who made it, but I did start digging to see if I can find the original images that were used to put these two versions together, and I did find some things. Okay, so first we have the red version, right? Like this one. And if you look at the red version closely, you will notice three distinct things that keep showing up in origin theory. So obviously the husky, the dark room with reddish curtains, and obviously the borrowed set of teeth, right? Like the teeth, those three pieces like are just layered on top of each other, and they explain how a normal pet photo could be turned into something disturbing. So on Reddit, several users have tried to reverse engineer the photo, and then in 2022 someone actually found pretty convincing elements. So in 2022, a Redditor by the name of Not Hurting Anyone 5678 created a thread titled, "I think I found one of the images used to make Smile Dog. The eyes and facial markings look exactly the same." And in their post, they attached 3 photos. So the first one is the husky photo. And in this photo, specifically the eyes, right? Its eyes do match the eyes of the dog on the right, the red dog. Yeah. So then someone in the comments said, "Oh, I found the room," because people started discussing it, like, okay, well, but the room doesn't match, like it's only the eyes, like it doesn't really take much, or the markings on the head, like they do match, but people were like, yeah, but the room is obviously not the same, the perspective is not the same. And someone else in the comments did find the base for the room. So they found this image. That's the room. And obviously the rest of it, well, I mean, everything matches, right? Like the curtains definitely match. It's just zoomed in this photo, but the curtains for sure match. It's definitely the same background. And yeah, the human teeth in the photo were likely just edited from 2 or maybe more generic like dental pictures. So, and the shadow figure, that's pretty easy. The hand, that's pretty easy to edit in. And all it really took was kind of like series of simple adjustments, you know, saturation, posterization, maybe like pasted row of human teeth, you know, obviously, just tweak it here and there, reshape it, and voila, you know, there you go. You have the smile dog picture. So this post not only explained the origin of the red dog photo, but it also kind of explained why there is no like single original red smile dog or smile dog floating around, because what people remember is mostly like the effects, the collage of different parts. And each post, repost, like introduced new edits, new noise, new teeth, you know, it was just a lot of filters. And then as for the other image, so the grainy one, this one, people are still trying to hunt down the exact origin of all the elements. So I do, you know, it's not, I would say like, there's not much. I was trying to find more. I was trying to find any possibility, and I did find some. So, you know, the earliest concrete traces we can point to are, yeah, like secondhand accounts, retrospective write-ups and archived discussions. There was no EXIF data in this original image, right? Like it's very hard to trace down, but by digging through a lot of like Reddit threads and just a lot of videos, a lot of other posts, I did find something. So I don't know exactly if it's like exactly if it's as solid as the red tinted photo, but there's this first image. So this is the image possibly used for the base of the dog, like possibly, at least the ears. So if you kind of layer them, like line them up well enough, layer them well enough, like you can kind of see it. Right, you can kind of see the ears, at least the ears, not the face markings, not the eyes or the shape of the face, but you can kind of see the ears, sort of. And then, well, I mean, they seem to match at least a little bit. And then the eyes and the face are rumored to be at least some, you know, posts. Some of the posts like were saying that, oh, it's this other image, like the eyes, they were just kind of reshaped and like liquefied, and yeah, it's most likely the nose, like the snout and the nose. It's probably that. Like it might be. Yeah. So that's the rest is just basically a jumble of various like generic photos found on the internet. You know, like they just kind of jumbled up and collaged like several different pictures, like the, you know, the background and whatnot, and the hand, right? So after all this digging, what are we really left with? Pretty much just a handful of grainy dog photos, a few suspicious looking well-timed edits, and pretty much just an urban legend or a creepypasta that just spread way faster than any file ever could. And every time someone tries to pin down the real smile dog or smile.jpg, they just get stuck because the trail just evaporates. Like the internet itself is still protecting the myth, the creepypasta. I mean, you know, maybe the image was never cursed. Maybe, I mean, it's more likely, but maybe it was just another creepypasta prank that snowballed into a story bigger than itself. But there is something pretty unsettling about how many versions of smile.jpg are out there, and every single one of them is pretty creepy. How it like keeps resurfacing, keeps reappearing in new shapes. Also, Joshua, thank you. Wait, Smile Dog isn't real? Now we're going to tell me that Santa isn't real. I hate to tell you that. I hate to tell you that Santa isn't real, but, you know. But there is something, you know, whether or not this image is real, there is something pretty freaking disturbing about this image, and how it just keeps coming back and keeps reappearing, and there are different versions that keep reappearing and claiming to be the supposed original photo. And honestly, that might be the creepiest part of this creepypasta. And that is it. That's pretty much it. There's not that much about this photo. There's not that much story or backstory. It's just, so far I've been trying to find any new updates on the creepypasta, on this story, or on this image. And honestly, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, there's not as much as I was hoping for. I was trying my best, but honestly, like, all the videos are saying pretty much the same. So they are stuck at the same stage as I am. And that is the end of the story. I know that it's a short stream, but yeah, this is what we get. And I wish I could tell you more. I hope that I can cover more of those cases, because there's so many creepy images out there, right? Like, there was Jeff the Killer, there's Smile Dog, there's Momo, there's so many. Like, there's the weird like horror Teletubbies. I think it was like the Teletubby hospital, like creepy hospital photo that could be explored more. And like, you know, people were finding out the origin of the photo, because it's pretty freaking creepy. Tsuno Hanashi says, but they are, I know for a fact that Tsunomaki Wataname, what are we talking about? You guys, let's stick to the topic. I pray Smile Dog is a good boy. I think Smile Dog could be a good boy. He wants to be a good boy. He just wants to play. Just, you know, not in a way that you would want to play with a doggo. Also, Anime, thank you so much. Your model needs a Momo mode. That's an interesting, that is an interesting suggestion. I will consider. I shall consider. Imagine Sona's puppy ends up being this. No, don't. No, listen, I'm getting the puppy on Saturday. Please. Why did I even cover this photo? Oh my God. What have I done? What have I done to myself? I'm gonna get nightmares. But Alberto, thank you so much for the supa. Let me just add the... Wait, let me add the plushies now. So we are done with the case. I apologize that it was pretty short, but now we can finally add some plushies. Oh, not plushies, emus. We can add them to... We can add them to the army. So we have to add 11 emus, including one that's gonna be ginormous. So we're gonna add that. But Fear, the doggo might have the cutest smile. Oh, he will have the cutest smile. I received a photo recently from this week. So, and he's super cute. Oh my God, he's so cute. I can't wait to do a stream with like hand cam with the doggo and reveal his name, because I've decided on the name. The name has been decided and registered. So yeah, we're gonna do, hopefully we can do, you know, like I'm probably gonna take a few days to just kind of get used to the puppy, and for the puppy to get used to my apartment, and, you know, to take care of it. But I hope I can do a stream with the puppy in a few days, like after a few days of like him adjusting, you know, myself like adjusting to the new reality, the new member of the family. Also, Dorothy, Sona's puppy is a furry ball of sunshine and love. Exactly, he is. Okay, let's add all the plushies. Let's add 12 of them. Jesus Christ, you guys are crazy. Let me add the gigantic one first. So we're gonna add a gigantic emu in the back. Let me just add him like scale. Let's do 3 or 4. Do we do 4? Wait, bigger? Jesus. Also, Joshua, can you give us a list and we guess the name? I don't know. Should I? I mean, I could. I think, no, wait. I'm gonna do it during the stream. So like during the puppy stream, I'll just give you guys like options to vote for. Like, oh, which one do you think it is? And then there's gonna be like a big reveal at the end of the, you know, after the poll. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Like during the puppy stream, I'll just like give you guys options to choose from, and you can vote like, oh, which one do you think it is? That emu is an absolute unit. Wait, let me make him bigger. I think we can make him bigger. Yes, this is it. That's it. That's exactly it. That's what I want. Okay, so that's 1. We still have 11. Jesus. All right, let's place him here. 2. We got 3. Oh, Jesus. 3. We got 4. And 5. And... oh, no. Wait. And 6. 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. Just how many emos are there? 9. Here we go. Wait, I can probably get him closer here. 9. And 10. I have to like rearrange them. And 11. Let me just do like a next row. And 12. Okay. Here we go. Oh, maybe I can place him here. Yeah. Oh, this is good. Yeah! Look at that! Oh, you can probably see my hand a little bit here in the corner. In the corner. But yeah, you can see. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, you can kind of see me. Yeah, I'm here. Hi. Hi, I'm just turned away. We definitely have too much fun with this. I am definitely having like too much fun with this. Every single time. Didn't Australia have an emo war? They did have an emo war. I did cover it on my channel back when my model was like very different. I still had pink hair, but ever since then I went emo. I went emo for emus. Oh Jesus, 13 for the lucky number. Jesus. Okay, 13 it is. 13 it is. Let me just 13. Oh, actually they kind of stand. They're kind of like away from the row. Let me just kind of like, yeah, let me put them together. Oh, I can put them here. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, huzzah! 13 plushies. I fear for you, Sana. 13 today. 13 today. But overall we actually have 53. Jesus Christ, 53. Okay, I love I do love the big one. The big one is pretty fun. The big one is nice. I approve. Yes. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for today. I think we can wrap it up today. I know that it's a short stream. I was hoping for a longer one, but if you're interested in more cases, I do have weekly Patreon streams, and well, for the past month, it's been there's been a little bit less of actual full-on cases, but I did cover a full true crime case yesterday. Yesterday, yes. And we were covering the case of the lesbian vampire killer. I can't explain it. I mean, yeah, it's literally, that's the case. That is literally the case. The lesbian vampire killer. 53, my number. Oh yeah, it is your number. It is your number. Let me add another one. Jesus, I'm gonna be hit with another Cheeto. Dorito. Oh, yep. Here we go. Oh, I melted in the couch. Oh my God. Why? Oh, okay. I'm good. And Dorothy said, we will take Sydney for our emo mother. FEARSONA. FEARSONA. Okay, let me add 2 more. So 54. Here we go. And 55. So now we have 55 emos. Hey. Huzzah. Okay. Where are these coming? Where are those coming from? Magic. Australia. But yeah. Yeah, we had another true crime case over on Patreon yesterday. It was pretty wild. The story was just got out of control, honestly. Like, if you were there, if you're a Patreon member, you know that it got out of control. And yeah, it was the lesbian vampire killer. It was, at first, like, the murder itself didn't seem like much, but then the story just kept going crazier and crazier. It was pretty damn wild. The story was from 1989. Very, very interesting. Okay, so this is the last stream of the week, and I will be back most likely on a Wednesday-ish. Like, I would say Wednesday. We're gonna do something spooky. Like, we're gonna be back. Maybe we can add, actually, like, maybe I wonder if I could stream tomorrow and we could watch some animated Smile Dog horror. like videos, animated videos tomorrow. No, probably not. Like I do have some things to do, so maybe not, but I will definitely be back on Wednesday or Thursday with another spooky stream, maybe with some scary videos, maybe with some creepy internet mystery. And then on the weekend, I will be gone on Saturday, maybe Sunday, we'll see. And then on Monday, I think I could do like a stream. I don't know if it with the puppy on Monday, but I'll think about it. I'll see how the puppy is doing. And, you know, like I don't want to stress him out too much the first week. So I might actually take, you know, like a longer break. But there is going to be a Patreon hangout. And I wonder if I could include you guys in the stream, the same stream when I'm like hanging out with the puppy, so that you guys can, you know, we can talk about it and you guys can like, you know, maybe say hi to the puppy. Gasp, spooky time with you guys is always fun. Hey, it's always fun. You guys, thank you so much for all the supas. Let me add, we have 56. Oh, Jesus. Santa Maria. We have 56 emus now. Here we go. 56. This is the 56th emo. Yay! Again. Again, yay! Wait, I missed it. Does Papo have a name yet? He does. He does have a name. He does have a name, but I will not tell you what it is until the pupper stream. So I will tell you when the time is right. Like I'm just gonna tell you when I'm doing the stream with the pupper, and we can like, you know, make a poll out of it, and you guys can vote like which one do you think it is, and then I'm gonna reveal it. So yeah, for sure. Cool. I got a Mac and now a mic, so I should be more clear next time. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, DMJ, that's awesome. But yeah, maybe I can include, you know, you guys over like my Patreon members in the next hangout, like on like in the same stream as the pupper. So we'll see. Fear puppy. Sure, fear puppy. Is his name Smile? No, he's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, so in the meantime, before, you know, like until Wednesday, obviously like on Wednesday, I'm going to do a spooky stream, but until Wednesday, you guys can expect some, I can't speak. My mouth is moving faster than my brain. But you can expect some, you know, YouTube shorts, maybe with some cases, maybe with some silly stuff, maybe with some scary stuff, but keep an eye out. And you can keep an eye out on my keep an eye out. I can't, Jesus Christ, Polish brain and Polish mouth. Keep an eye out for my art account, which is DN Arinoe. I'll be posting an artwork of, you know, myself. It was, Poland had its Independence Day recently, so I've decided to draw myself in a nice traditional Polish folk dress. So you guys can expect that this week, that illustration, and it's gonna be available on Patreon. I'll make sure that it's available for my Patreon members. Okay, so that's it for today. It was a good stream. It was a great stream, you guys. Again, thank you so much for all the super chats, and thank you so much. Special thanks to my Patreon members for, you know, obviously coming over to my Patreon streams, tuning in and discussing cases or just doing spooky stuff or silly stuff together. I appreciate every single one of you. So as for today, that's it. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there. Always lock your doors and windows. Bury your hexes. Until the next time. Bye.